Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. That is y'all's channel, Truth Seeking with Veronica. A grand hope to you all. Okay, so I had received a word last night from the Most High, and how am I going to say this? How am I going to say this? Well, how does the Ruach want me to say this? I say it that way. You know, when we were in the world, many of us, and we was in the club, and we hear that last call for alcohol. I believe this is a way of the Most High getting to the people, mainly Judah, who are still locked in at these churches. Many of them are pastors and leaders and this and that, and they know the truth. And many of them are of the tribe of Judah, but have rebelled, and many have are a lost cause because the Most High has given them a reprobate mind. Okay, but when I was given this last night, I was asking the Rock, I was like, do you want me to go ahead and read this and talk about this? Because I've been in Jeremiah. Jeremiah is one of the books that the Most High has had me in, okay? And I believe my heart somewhat lines up partially with how Jeremiah is, okay? And when I read that, it was like the first thing came into my mind from the Ruach HaKodesh was, this is the last call. This is this is the last call. And if you go back and listen to any of my videos, it's pretty much the Most High calling out to his people to come back to him. And yes, it was confirmed. I had got on YouTube earlier this morning, and it was confirmed that yes, I need to give this word, because many of y'all's people, his servants, prophets, teachers, leaders, are sounding the alarm, and pretty much in order with what the Most High is on repeat saying over and over again. And listen here, it's only so long that the Most High is going to keep his arms open when you keep shunning him, you know? When you are behind those four walls, Judah, come out of her, and you are putting your mouth on your people, on the tribes, is what you're doing. And I'm just making sure I say everything the Rock wants me to say, so I don't have to redo this. Because sometimes I overspeak, and I have to delete it and do a new video, because that what I overspeak is what was given to me to give in another video. Okay, so this is for, again, I know, because I have it marked here, I know I've given this word many times over, but this is like a warning now to Judah, the tribe of Judah, to come up out of her, and of this Babylon, of this world, of this Babylon system, this mystery. It's not a mystery anymore. The Most High is revealing all mysteries now. And what went ahead and confirmed it for me, I wrote it down, was a young lady. Her name is Jessica Reeves. I Will Not Give Up. That is her YouTube page. And she pretty much confirmed what the Most High had given me that night. He had given her that early this morning. So I'm going to go ahead and give this to the ones who are stiff-necked and are rebelling. This is not to the ones with the reprobate mind, okay? These are to the ones who are rebelling, who are getting that money, who are thinking that they can just wait until the last minute because they are enjoying Babylon. They are enjoying Babylon. And before I get into that, I want to say, get out there and get you some sun if you can, okay? Even if it's cloudy and you see a spot of sun shining through, get those rays, okay? Because as you can see, I'm copper-toed up, as they say. So let me give the word. And I was saying that she gave a word this morning, okay, and it was from Yah, and it actually coincides with what the Most High had given me, and it's coming out of Jeremiah. I'm reading out of the King James Version, Jeremiah 7, and I'm not going to read it all, but I ask that you go and read this yourself, okay? You need to go and read this, okay? Because this is the Most High speaking. And all through my videos, through last year especially, even when I began my first videos, it was the Most High saying, come back to Him. See, don't take the Most High as a wimp because He's pleading with His people. He loves His people and He doesn't want to see anyone perish, okay? That's why He has His servants out there speaking on His behalf, and many are not listening, okay? Many are actually putting their mouths on their own people, okay? And they're going to have to answer to the Most High. Many of them are behind those four walls, and they are saying God, okay? They're saying God. And see, the Most High takes that personally because He knows that you are leading His flock. Because many of those that are in that flock are Israelites. You are leading them astray. And they believe that you are saying the God of the universe, you know, Elohai, Yahuwah. Okay, that's who they think you're saying. Okay, but you're probably saying God and that JC, you put them together. Okay, and the Most High has given you, as I said before, last call. Last call. That door is closing. See, my heart, how my heart feels, it just connects with the Father, because all I see is my people, my brothers and sisters being bamboozled. That's what I see. Okay, I see them being bamboozled, and they're going to be held accountable. Okay, they're going to be held accountable because they know. Okay, so let's this is what the Most High gave me last night. Chapter 7. The word of the Most High. The word came to Jeremiah from the Most High, saying, stand in the gate of the Most High's house and proclaim this word, and say, hear the word of the Most High, all ye of Judah. That's how I knew it was talking about the ones who are in these religions, in this Christianity, that enter in at these gates to worship the Most High Yah. Thus said the Most High Yah, the Elohai of Israel, amend your ways and your doings, and I will cause you to dwell in this place. Trust ye not in lying words, saying, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord are these. For if ye thoroughly amend your ways and your doings, if ye thoroughly execute judgment between a man and his neighbor, if ye oppress not the stranger. See, I don't think many of you understand that was a trial that you went through with the people calling, asking for help, you know, from the storehouse. Yeah. Yeah. If ye oppress not the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, and shed not innocent blood in this place, neither walk after other gods to your hurt, then I will cause you to dwell in this place, in the land that I gave to your fathers forever and ever. Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit. Okay? So this is like, yeah, the last call. Those doors are about to close. Okay, y'all's mercy. I know me being just, the flesh, and the spirit that I am, and the soul, my heart, my mind. I know that I am merciful towards people. There's some people out there that don't even know what they've done to me. They'll never know. And because I forgive and release and give it to the Most High, and I give them mercy and I give them grace. And I practice that. Okay, so, but it does get to a certain point to where, that old saying, because see, I'm old school Gen X is what I am. When you have ripped your drawers, that's it. And you'll still never know. But that's it. Okay, now just imagine we are his children, his people. Just imagine that we get fed up. We have our cutoff. Do you not think the Most High Yah has his cutoff? Are you thinking you're gonna wait? Are these materialistic things in this world really worth that? Is it? The Most High, yes, he's sad, and he's the Most High has feelings too. Go back and listen to my videos, because I've been getting comments and I'm like, obviously you have not listened to my videos, because you just say anything out your mouth. That's what you're doing. You're saying anything out your mouth and you will be held accountable for it. Okay? So what makes you think that the Most High cannot be done? Given chance after chance after chance. What makes you think that the Most High will not shut his doors and close his arms to you? That's what I'm asking. Are you playing Russian roulette over here? Are you playing with the Most High? I mean, his word is true. He has many of his people, his teachers, saying the same thing, and have been saying it, a lot of the new ones, for a little over a year, many for 7, many for 11 years, many who have awakened, okay, and was on that JC stuff, and allowed the Ruach, okay, because the Most High chose them to be awakened, so the Ruach awakened them, woke them up, okay. So when, I'm going to say it like this, when you wake up, you're not into what this world is doing. You're just not into it, okay? You're not into the politics. You're not into these Epstein files. You already know. You know what little G gods they worship and what they got to do to please these little G gods. You know this. So don't even put your focus into that. Okay, don't do it. So again, I didn't get off subject. I'm letting the Ruach have its way, but I believe a lot of us are start trying to be interested in this, these files and all that stuff that's being released. You need to be concentrating on what's coming, okay? Because I'm waiting on the day pretty soon for them to say, "Oh, it's gone, it's out of here." What report are you going to believe? Okay, because the Most High is already here. So, okay, here we go. So, it was another part, okay, because it's some that have a reprobate mind. So, I'm going to go to chapter 7, 16. Let me see. Oh, here it is right here. This is what, okay. Verse 14, therefore will I do unto this house, which is called by my name. See, you are called by his name, Judah. You that is out there playing Balaam. Remember what Balaam did for money? You remember that? Go back and read that. I gotta read that or look at my video on how that donkey saved Balaam. See, that's what you're doing. Therefore will I do unto this house which is called by my name, wherein ye trust, and unto the place which I gave to you and to your fathers, as I have done to Shiloh. And I will cast you out of my sight, as I have cast out all your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim. Now that's not a story, because there's something else that has happened with Ephraim. Okay, I did a video on that. Therefore, verse 16, therefore, so the ones with the reprobate minds, the ones you know gone, that's playing with y'all, that's in these four walls, these big churches, little churches, I don't care what size your church is. If you saying God, and you trying to act like you're talking about the creator, Elohai, and then you're talking about his son, and you calling out JC, okay? When it's Yahusha, okay? Do your research, okay? Repent. Ask the rock to come on in, so you can go ahead and become a new creature. I'm getting tickled, y'all, because see, I know that time really is winding up, and it's so close. I don't know, no one knows the day of time, of course, but the Most High does speak through his servants to warn, okay? And a lot has to transpire, I know, before Yahusha actually splits that sky. But do remember this, it doesn't have to happen here in Babylon. It can happen. This whole earth is the Most High's, and this earth belongs to his people, the 12 tribes, and those who cleave will be able, though, and I did a video on that, on how do you cleave, okay, will be spared. Okay, so again, a lot of these rebellious Joshua's, which in the tribe of Judah, are really saying the same things that a lot of the Gentiles are saying. See, they have cleaved to the Gentile and heathen ways, because I think there was another date for the rapture, the 24th. And see, no, that 24th that they got off my community page, that 24th, see, that's like a beginning of something. The Most High didn't reveal it to me, but it's a beginning to something, okay, that the Most High is going to do. So, no rapture. You're still here. As I said in my other video, you're not going anywhere. And see, this even counts for some who are melanated, okay? Because like I said, it has nothing to do with your skin color, thinking that you just got it, you just in like Fynn. That's what you're thinking. No, you're not in like Fynn, okay? Go back and remember that our history, that Bible, even what they taken out, that's our history, that's our presence, and that's our future, okay? And I believe there's a lot of low-down, melanated, reprobate minds, scribes, Pharisees, Sadducees, all in there, okay? Doing exactly what many are doing now. So this is like the last call. This is it. The last call, okay? And it don't have to be for you, for this last call to come to you. It don't have to be in a big disaster. See, you can wake up one morning, and as soon as your feet hit that floor, the Most High can send a death angel to you. So this is your warning, okay? So the Most High says on verse 15, and I will cast you out of my sight, as I have cast out all your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim. 16, therefore pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither take intercession to me, for I will not hear thee. Now there it is, Jeremiah 7 verse 16. Stop praying for these fallen pastors and heathens who, and I'm specifically talking to Judah, okay? Stop praying for them. The Most High has given His warning, and believe me, they have personally received the warning. They have. They have. These warnings going out on YouTube is for the stragglers, because see, they know it's they feel it in their spirit. That word is out there. They know time is winding up. They know that Hasatan is right there on their heels. They know this. Okay, they know this. But it don't matter what they say about the 12 tribes and how that's not so. Don't matter what they say. Whose report are you going to believe? Whose report? Because when it's all said and done, we gonna see. I'm so excited. You know, I'm still excited. I stay excited. Okay, it is wild. Okay, I just feel the Ruach HaKodesh be staring up at me, and I get tickled. Okay, I the things that the Ruach say to me, or what the Most High say to me, even when Yahusha says to me at times, it tickles me. So don't think they don't have a sense of humor. Don't think that they think how we are, okay? And how we can show out when we want to show out. When we can show somebody that, yeah, fat meat is greasy. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so pray not for them, okay? Verse 17. Seest thou not what they do in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem? So this is for now time. Do you not see what they're doing in the churches? Do you not see what they're doing in the streets? Because a lot of them, like I say, they still go to the club. They still have their parties. They still belong to these organizations, you know? So that's why I believe Rod gave me last call for alcohol. They'll understand that. Okay? Okay, so, and then go ahead and read the rest of that, because I'm not going to make this video long. I think it was one more thing I need to read. Let me see. And I still hear some of these rebellious Yashareos out there, rebellious Israelites out there, still out there raising money for people who are not even the people. Anyway, okay, that's another video. Okay, I think it was one more verse, because this is what's gonna happen. Okay, 32 in Jeremiah 7. Go ahead and read all of Jeremiah 7. So verse 7, chapter 7, verse 32. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Most High, that I shall no more be called Tophet, nor the valley of the son of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter. And they shall bury in Tophet there till there be no place. And the carcasses of this people shall be meat for the fowls of the heaven, and for the beasts of the earth, and none shall fray them away. Then I will cause to cease from the cities of Judah, and from the streets of Jerusalem, the voice of mirth, and the voice of gladness, for the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride, for the land shall be desolate. So listen here, this is last call. A lot of things are about to pop off and happen. Okay, so go and ask the Rock to lead you in the word, because do remember, this place does have to become desolate. Okay, I want to throw something else, a little nugget to you, what I have always known since I think I was like 19. This was brought to my attention, and then I had an experience. I believe I was 20. Oh, how old was I when I had this experience? I think I was like 27. I haven't been released to tell that experience. But let me tell you this. There are things that have been taken out of the Bible as far as the 144,000, and as far as the gathering goes, and as far as them coming back. And then the 144, this is what was given to me. Many are already in spiritual training. Okay, they have been sealed already, and many are going to be here for the remaining of the people who need to repent and turn away from their sins and actually acknowledge and receive Yahushua, the Son of the living Elohim. Okay, now I don't want to go into deep detail about it, but I know many can break down scriptures, and I can follow along with it. I can break down scriptures myself. Okay, I can actually, go from book to books, especially the ones they've taken out, to do the line up on precept. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is, would you agree with me that Esau, okay, with his Edomites and the Gentiles, have possibly switched some things around as far as how things are going to happen? I mean, would you agree with me on that? Because I know that we are in a spiritual wilderness right now. Many of Yasharel, okay, are being called to be equipped. Okay, I'm not talking about all of the tribes. I believe certain portions are already in a spiritual wilderness. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you about a dream I had. I was sitting on the porch this morning, and the Ruach was like, when he brings it on my spirit, then I ask, okay, am I released to tell this dream? Okay, so you remember I told you about a dream that I had, that we were gathered. I believe we must have been gathered because we was like in this weird place. It was like a mall, but it wasn't a mall because they were able to drive, and that's where one of the Hebrew Israelites had an Edomite hiding in the car, trying to bring, I guess that was his wife and a child or whatever. Okay, so that was like a building, but it wasn't a building. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to explain, okay? Because when the Most High gather His people, we're gonna be. It's not gonna be something we're gonna be able to comprehend, okay? So, okay, I was just told I can really tell about another dream, okay, that'll bring this together. So, the dream I had is that the next place we were all gathered, a whole lot of people were gathered in different places. It was so expansive. It was hard to fathom from one end to another, okay? But there was a whole lot of people. But this time it was grass on the ground. It was dirt. You could see some were like paved roads. You could see I saw these trees, but they were different looking trees. I've never seen trees like this before. Okay, they were like a wall, and how tall they were. They were like a wall. And this dream / vision, I would say, was very short because I did get the interpretation after I woke up. Not all of it, because it took about a week or two to get the full interpretation of it. But this was the part. I was on one side where I was looking, and I was seeing all these trees, I was seeing all these people, and I don't even think I had a feeling at all. I was just around them, okay? And I knew it was a wilderness because it was people from all over the world, it seemed like. And all of a sudden, I looked, and my dresser, a dresser that I don't have, but in other dreams, I've always had this dresser. So this dresser was familiar to me, okay? It was a dresser chest, you know, that you put clothes in. And I was looking, and all of a sudden it seemed like something from above, and it wasn't like scary, like, oh, I'm gonna die. It was more of a terrified, like, wow. It picked up my dresser chest, okay, picked it up and moved it all the way to the other end. And I'm looking at this because it seemed, I can't even explain how it looked like it was coming out of the sky when it moved it, okay? And I'm trying to remember how I felt, because when I was seeing it move way to the other side, then I looked down and I saw this path. And I was like, it was like in me saying, you gotta go ahead and walk, and you got to go all the way over there. And there were no people all the way over there, okay? And I was kind of fretful because that road that I had to walk, it seemed like the trees came up even higher on both sides of that road, and it wasn't there before. And so I started walking through, and then I woke up. Okay. Now, I was just released to tell another dream I had, and I had this about 3 or 4 nights ago. Okay, and this is, all my dreams are vivid, lucid, color. I see everything. I see, you know, and like I said, a lot of things you would understand this if, let me know if you ever experienced this, that you like if you're in a place, or if you're have an item that you don't have in this physical realm, but every time you go into that dream, you recall it. Okay, it's familiar to you. Well, anywho, so this is another dream. This was a quick vision for sure, because I was in another dream, and all of a sudden I was back into my an old neighborhood that I used to live in. Okay, and I know it's a lot of the 12 tribes in that neighborhood, because many went through a lot, and I didn't grow up, you know, rich, you know, after a certain time in my life. I think it was right after the Reaganomics, and that's when everything went to, you know, what it needed to go to. But I was in that neighborhood, and it was like a flash, and all of a sudden, I'm familiar with the road, the street, every house in that neighborhood, and all of a sudden, it was like this big white wall, but it wasn't physical, but it was physical looking. But this big white wall came up and blocked that whole street. It was like nothing was there, okay? And then this is the weird part. As I'm coming out of the road that I'm familiar with, where I used to live, it was like, you remember playing Atari back then, and if you're walking, or what's that game, a Bowser game, and you're walking or turning, and but you can see like you had to turn all the way, like the video game. You don't see that other side of the wall, but I'm actually singing like I would in a video game. Okay. Yeah, so I turned, and until I came into full turn, then that's when I could see the next phase of it. If you know what I'm talking about, please let me know, because it's hard to explain. So there's that wall right there, kind of like a video game. And then when I came out the road to turn right, I saw, you remember a dream I told you about, to where it was like a big, beautiful teal scroll that had rolled out in the sky, and at the part of it where it does like that, and it was teal, it was tall, it was beautiful, and it was flowing, and it had doors all around it. Okay, now this whole, when I looked around, that same, like, it looked like the scroll was on the ground, coming out like this. And although I didn't see them, the rock or an angel was telling me, no one can go that way, back left. And on this street road where the Spirit said, the rock said it was children on that side and elderly on the other side. And that was it. And then I woke up. And like I said, that scroll, it was teal. It was that beautiful teal color. Yeah, I got interpretation. I can't give interpretation of everything of my experiences, because when I'm telling you what I'm seeing, you have to pray and ask the Ruach HaKodesh for your interpretation. Because in order for me to release this to you, this means that it's something for you in this. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say. I didn't mean for this video to be this long. But go back and read Jeremiah 7. Read the whole thing. And again, last call for Judah, who are in these religions, in these four walls, who are not taking care of the Most High's people. He see you, and where you stand, you should fall. Okay, so until next time, I love you much, Veronica.